Pretty Timmy and T, yeah, we raising the bar. Every sip's an adventure, we shooting for stars. Cut those wheels, take the scene, now we gliding in style. From the vineyards to the lounge, we redefining the mile. 4092 the base where the legends reside. Mixing vibes, not just drinks, it's the culture we provide. Tuesday libations, Wednesday we scrutinize. Catch the flavor, feel the energy, we on the rise. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real. Yeah. Have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl T.
What everybody? It's Pretty Timmy on a Pretty Tuesday.
And welcome to Adventures of Spirits Tuesday Libations. And today we are going to be continuing on with different cocktails from the different cruise ships we've been on. So the last time we did iconic cocktails, just a few. Now there'll be more, cocktails from the Icon. Of course, you'll also be getting some from the Star. But tonight we're taking it back to Carnival, but on the Carnival Celebration.
Yes.
So tonight we'll be making 3 cocktails specifically from the Latitude bar. Now the Latitude bar is basically on the Celebration is literally downstairs from the Alchemy bar. They can do some real close competition, y'all, except the differences are actually the Alchemy bar to me has a lot more selections that I would drink. Whereas the Latitude just has a few selections because a lot of their drinks are for an acquired taste. An acquired taste. So I chose the top 3, the 3 that I did like from being on that ship. And one of the drinks I couldn't make it because I didn't get the little bubble gun. I don't think I want to spend that much money just for that. And where your microphone at, sir?
Right there.
It ain't on. Thank you. That's it. There go. Don't drop that microphone. Because you break that doggone microphone. I just bought these microphones, doggone it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. 3 of the drinks out of the 4. Now the 4th one was they also make the bubble drink too. It's not just on the Icon at the 1400 bar. Okay. So see what I mean? See what I mean, though?
It's my magnet. I ain't dropping but the magnet.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
You concentrate on the comments.
I just want to make sure, doggone it. I just want to make sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and say hello to everyone who is in the house, okay? Let's see who we got in the house. We got House of X in the house. Always, most of the time, the first one showing up. Welcome in, House of X. Wanston Leo, how you doing? Those of you in the chat, if you are a content creator, go ahead and put hashtag spirits with an S at the end, spirits. And that way your link will show up. Nightbot will have your link show up so other folks can connect with you, okay? What's up? We got Amelia in the house. Hey, Amelia, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We are doing fine, Wanston. Yes, we are. Hey, Liz, how's it going? How's it going? Thank you all for being here. We had to push it to 8:30 because I was running late from work today and got caught into some traffic. So I figured I would be here at 8, but when it didn't look, I didn't make it home until about 10 minutes after 8. So I didn't want to take a chance. So I just pushed it to 8:30.
I love y'all so much. I left work early so I can be here with y'all.
Hey, Scott, how you doing? Thank you for being here as well. Let's see here. All right. All right, everybody. Okay. Just want to make sure. Sakura is the bomb. Yes, it is. That's the one. I love that one. I could drink that one over and over and over and over and over again. But I will get the bubble gun, depending on, when YouTube pay me enough money for me to go buy that gun, I'll go buy that gun. That gun was ridiculous. I looked for it on Amazon. I'm like, it's not that serious just to make that one drink. I'm not doing that for one drink. What's up, 2 Irie J and J? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And thank you to all my members that are in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see. All right, we down to the bottom of the chat. Everyone was saying hello. Let's go ahead and get into these cocktails. All right, everybody. So our first drink, we have 3 drinks today. We're going to be doing the Bramble, okay, which consists of gin, lemon juice, and blackberry liqueur. The second drink is going to be the Mezcal Negroni. That one's going to be a little mixture. Let's see how that works. See if it actually tastes the same way it did on the ship. And that consists of Mezcal, Vermouth, and Campari. And then the last one is actually my favorite, the Caipirinha. And that is made with the Brazilian rum, some muddled lime, and some sugar. And that is it. You can make that. All you got to do is buy the Brazilian rum from the liquor store and muddle your sugar and your limes until it become like a little thick, little consistency juice. And you just pour it in your cachaça is actually what it's called. And you got your Caipirinha. And it is good. It's one of those cocktails that you can drink all day, whether it's hot or whether it's cool or whether it's cold. It don't make a difference. It'd be good. So let's get into this cocktail. So we're gonna, which one you want to make first? The Bramble or the Negroni? Because we're gonna save the Caipirinha for last.
Whichever one is good.
Well, to me, they all taste good, but for you, okay, we'll make the Caipirinha first. Okay, we'll make the Caipirinha. So the Caipirinha consists of Brazilian rum, and I'm using my premium Brazilian rum. This is Novo Fogo. It's a silver cachaça. Okay. We're also going to have some lime cut into cubes. But I told you that before we started.
You worry about that.
Okay, can you cut it? Because I have to make it inside. I have to make it inside the glass.
I have to make an appearance. I got to let folks see me.
See you what? See you cut it? Well, then cut it up here.
No, see me cut it, Tanya Johnson.
Anyway, and some sugar cubes. So this called for, there's some sugar coming out of here. There we go. I don't like sugar spilling nowhere because in the house, ants will find sugar. They'll come from outside, little bitty ants, and they will find a little sugar that they will find. All right. So for this Caipirinha, I'm going to put 3 cubes of sugar because it usually goes for this is a 8-ounce glass. So usually it's about a teaspoon of sugar. So I'm going to put 4 of these little blocks in here because these are pure sugarcane sugar squares. I usually use the Demerol sugar ones, but that wasn't the flavor I was going for this drink. Anytime I see them make it at the restaurant, it's usually always the actual white sugar, not the Demerol sugar that look like little rocks. Can I have those, please? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And people like to see Timmy work. They don't want to see me up here just standing around looking cute.
Okay, well, now you cut up a lime because this is just one drink. And what you want to do is take about half of the lime and cut it into little cubes. And it all depends on how lime you want it. And actually, this was a small lime, so I'm just going to put the whole thing in there. Usually, if it's a big lime, you don't want it too much in there. But what you're going to do is take that sugar, and you're going to take your lime, and you're going to muddle it. Then you're going to muddle it until it's like it looks like a little lime juice. Its own little sweet sugared lime juice. Similar to what it would look like if you were making, like an old fashioned, and you put the bitters in there with the sugar and squish it around. You want it to make it like its own little juice. And yes, you want to leave the rind on the lime because that's where most of the flavor comes from, is the actual rind of your actual lime. And I hate I had to push this live back, y'all, by 30 minutes because I think I'm going to be missing Meet and I's premiere tonight. God dang it. I'm going to have to catch the replay. I was looking forward to it too. Life
Well,
happens. I know life happens, but I just
sometimes
try.
life happens when you work a regular 8 to 10. Well, not 8 to 10, 8 to 6.
Right.
That's the difference.
All right. Okay. See, got a little consistency. Looks like a little lime juice. Ooh, a little bit fell out. Don't let me forget to wipe that off the floor. I don't need no bugs coming in here. And since we at home, instead of it just being 2 ounces, we're gonna do 2.5.
Didn't I spill on the floor?
Okay, I thought I saw a little bit. You know you blind, right?
No, I got 4 eyes. And all 4 eyes say there's nothing on
You
the
got
floor.
what? You got 4 eyes.
That's right.
Okay, 2.5 ounces of cachaça. And now I just need some ice, sir, so I can stir this to chill it, please. No. Why are you picking it up with that?
Because I don't have the scoop. And this right here, since it's a small glass, I can control the narrative. Need more ice?
Yes.
You want ice and ice?
Thank you. And can you cut me a lime wheel, please? Thank you very much. All right. So now here, and what you want to do is you want to mix it around in your glass. So this is a cocktail that you make in your glass. Now, I'm not saying that you can't put it in a shaker. And I know what I said when I said, oh, well, it has citrus. Aren't you supposed to shake it? This is a lime and sugar drink. Basically, that's all it is. So no, because your actual citrus is not like the drink is the lime juice. So you don't need to sort of mix it where it blends in with something else. You're only mixing it just to add the flavor to, actually you're adding the cachaça to add the flavor to the lime juice. So you can actually, if you don't like alcohol, you can actually make you a virgin caipirinha. After you do this, you just use 7-Up or Sprite. 7-Up or Sprite. And you mix it around. Make sure it's chilled. Okay, sir. Can I have my lime wheel, please? Or you can place it on yourself.
You're trying to get me some extra work.
No, I'm not. And here goes your caipirinha. And I know that's going to be good. I know that's going to be good. And get a little sip straw. Where the sip straw at? Yep. No, it's a little one. I'm going to let you taste it, sir. What you mean, What?
It's a tarty tart drink.
It's a tarty tart drink? This is how it's supposed to taste.
Oh.
But if you don't like as much lime, you can always adjust the lime that you want. But in this type of drink, because it is very lime forward, very citrus, that's why I added more cachaça in it. It's usually 2 ounces if you're just putting a couple of, cubes of lime or whatever in there. But I knew I was going to be using a whole small lime, about a lime about this size. And so I put 2.5 ounces of cachaça in there. The cachaça, believe it or not, is very light, but it can be very potent when you add it with a citrus. This is delicious. I did good.
Yeah, it's good.
Another successful one. Now I can add more cachaça to it, but I just feel like this is the perfect balance. You don't want too much of the cachaça because, to me, I don't like cachaça by itself. To me, it just tastes. To me, it has a very strong taste to it. Any more?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. Here goes your caipirinha for tonight. All righty. Let's see who else done came into the chat. All right. We have. What's up, Jigs Kingdom? How's it going? Thank you for being here. Oh, we got Liz in the house with the $10 super chat. Oh, look. I'm gonna try it, Liz. Hold on, my fingers be all crooked. There you go. Got a little heart. I don't know. Does it do anything on StreamYard? No.
I just got this for you, Liz, right here. See that pocket? Put my money in my pocket. Put my money in my pocket.
TJ's not showing any nips today, so we just gonna give you this.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Carnival Cruise Addicts, for that $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's see here. We have Okay, I feel like I missed. Oh, here it goes. Okay. Yes, it is refreshing, Liz. Yes, it is. It is refreshing. Definitely. House of X said that looks good. It is good, and it's simple to make.
Simple.
And cachaça can be as inexpensive as you want it, or as expensive as you want it. I've purchased 3 different type of cachaças. That one was my premium one, and that one I spent I think it was like $50 for that bottle. And as you can see, I still have it. I've had it for about 2 or 3 years. But I also bought another cachaça, which I actually sent out to my members, and we'll be tasting that actually this Saturday. And that one is Velho Barredo. So that's one there. So members will be tasting this one this weekend coming. And there was another one that I had, but it's all gone. Sorry, but I think that's it has a number on it. I think it's 51, if I'm not mistaken. But that is a cachaça. Most of the time, if you go into like a Brazilian steakhouse, they'll have their own version of their cachaça. So, but they also have others. But usually, if they're making it in their location, they'll usually try to use their cachaça that they have from their Brazilian part of the country. So, just so you know, but yes, it is very good. What's up, JT? JT coming. How you doing?
What up, fam?
Thank you for being here. Thank you. We're making some, for those of you who just entered, we are making cocktails from the Carnival Celebration, specifically from the Latitude bar, which is, that has a variety of different cocktails. But they're like, when you think of the Alchemy bar, think of like an international version of the Alchemy bar, if that makes sense. That to me is what the Latitude bar reminds me of. What's up, Leo? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And
for those who don't want to be caught up in the suit with Carnival, with who is for any one of those celebration, Mardi Gras, and what's the other? Well, there's 3 of them. The large carnival ships. That celebration to me is off the chain.
Yeah, I like
layout and everything is perfect.
It is the Carnival Celebrations. The Carnival Celebrations
Jubilee
is perfect, and the
Jubilee celebration.
I've never been on a Jubilee, but the design is exactly the same. Yes. And to me, Carnival Celebration to me, and don't hate me in the comments, I find that as a good medium between Carnival and Royal. Like the space and the things that you like at Royal, and the flow is similar to like what's on the Celebration, to me anyway.
Yes.
So those of you who are loyal to Royal and you want to try a Carnival ship, but you want to have something similar to what you used to, do the Carnival Celebration. I can't speak for the other Carnival ships. I can only speak for the Celebration.
Celebration, Jubilee, or Mardi Gras.
Yeah, that's right. Celebration or Jubilee.
Awesome shit.
Definitely. Oh, and y'all, if anybody is looking for going on a group trip next year, we're doing a destination group trip. Nightbot has a link. If you're interested, go on and click that. It'll take you to where you can find out the information and book it if you'd like. It is to Planet Hollywood in Cancun. It's an all-inclusive resort. And of course, we're going to have some parties. So the more people that come, the bigger the party we can have.
But I want to say one other thing. They got a lazy river. Do you know what it's
I'm
like?
Gonna be laid out there with a drink. I'm gonna be sunburned. I'm gonna be sunburned. I'm gonna be sunburned out there. What's up, Edna? And they got a flow rider, y'all. So
Yes.
just saying. Now, unfortunately, for those who like the casinos, there's no casino there. However, the following year in 2027, if you don't join us in 2026 because you love the casino and you need the casino, then come with us in 2027 when we go to the Hard Rock in the Dominican Republic, their casino resort. And that is a huge one where you have to take those little things to get from one side to the other. It is worth it. Yes, it is. It's very much worth it.
Yes.
What's up, Edna? How are you
What up,
doing?
Edna?
How you doing? Look, I don't watch your bag video or whatever, and I think I put a comment in there. You ain't gonna need all that bag on that airplane, and then you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad. You ain't gonna need all that stuff. You're gonna get on it. I thought I needed all that stuff too, but I didn't. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Those 10 hours will fly by so fast. And as a matter of fact, I think that you'll probably get there. No, 10 hours, because we had to fly up north in order to take the plane over to Greece, to Athens. So you might not even use all of that. Now you will use that daggone head with the pillow, with the hoodie on there, because I don't know what it is about the flight. They want to freeze you in there. And I'm talking about that wind, and I'm not talking about the little things where you can close and open. It's just the air in the cabin, and it's like it just whoosh, just blowing on your neck the whole time. You gonna need, now that you gonna need. That's a definite, and some air.
See, it's a little parlor trick. If they put that air down on low, you gonna go to sleep.
That's not true.
You gonna bundle up, and next thing you know,
I'll go in the bathroom and warm up.
you gonna go to sleep. Trust and believe me.
Liz said, can't wait to go on the celebration with you both Friday. Yes, you and Timmy birthday on the same day. That's your fellow female Aquarian right there.
Yes.
We will be there. What's up, P. Diddy? What's going on? What's going on, people? Thank you for being here. We are making cocktails from the Latitude bar off of the Carnival Celebration. So far, I did good again. I was able to recreate the ones from off the icon that we did last week, and this one is off the Latitude bar. That's the Caparanga. I did a real good Caparanga. Yes, I did.
And one other thing about those 3 ships, that Carnival love to get that money away in those 3 ships. Everybody we talked, when we was on the celebration, people was cleaning up. They was playing that Devil Link, and they was like,
yeah,
oh,
it was just giving free spins. It was like 3
nice.
machines in a row just paying out over there. That whole little corner.
Cleaning up.
P. Diddy said he liked that blue shirt, huh?
Thank you.
If you would like a shirt, there's also Nightbot has a merch link in the comment section. Please feel free to go in and order your merch if you would like it. We have some additional type merch that's coming out, but that won't be coming out till next year. I got some new logos not new logos that we're working, but just different things we can put the logo on.
Like, cause don't be trash. We're gonna let you live your best life.
I'm just gonna get you a shirt with a big ass trash can on it. How about that? Now, let's do this mezcal Negroni. So the mezcal Negroni consists of mezcal. Yes, Scott, the one with the worms. The one with the worms, Scott. It has mezcal, vermouth, and Campari. Now I don't remember the drink, but I remember I liked it. But I'm gonna tell you, anything that have Campari on there, I'm really not anything. I tasted a couple of cocktails at the Hideaway on the Icon that was actually good, that had Campari in it, that I really didn't think that I was going to like. But it's because it depends on what it's blended with, where it doesn't overpower it. And sometimes you may have to just cut the recipe amount in half, and then you won't taste it as much. But these 3 things together are very strange to me. But this is the ingredients, so we're gonna make this mezcal Negroni. Now, normally when I make a Negroni, it's usually either neat. It's usually neat. Or I usually have a round cube, but I didn't put any cubes in the freezer. I used them all, and I haven't filled them back up. So I'm going to be using regular ice on this one. I know it's like blasphemy, but I'll be using regular ice on this because I don't have any citrus on here. Campari is like the bitters. I'll just make it in the glass. just know it's not going to be filled that much. It's going to be very short. Oh, I forgot. Can you go get a cherry, please? Just the regular, not the dark brown cherries, but just go ahead and take the little tweezers and just take out 2 cherries, please, out of there and bring it back. Thank you, sir. All right, so we're gonna make this in the glass because this is a cocktail. Okay, Miss Cal Negroni, we're gonna get ourselves a rock glass. Here, we're gonna put 2 ounces of mezcal. 2 ounces of mezcal, and this mezcal is Recuerdo mezcal. It's aged 5 years, and it has a little worms on the bottom of them. And don't worry, I've been trying to get Scott on one of the episodes. Scott's supposed to eat the worm with me, but he's been kind of skittish on the he's been kind of skittish, and I'm just gonna do the 2.5 ounces like I did with the last drink. He's been kind of skittish about taking the worm, but guess what? We'll just have to leave it as his last one that we do for the year. All right. Now for vermouth, we're going to do the same amount of vermouth. We're going to do 2 ounces of vermouth, but because this is vermouth, I'm not going to do 2.5. I'm just going to do 2.
Do you want to take the stems off too?
No, you can leave the stems on there. No, I think I'll do the exact same since the recipe called for the same amount. So same part mezcal, same part vermouth, and this is the red vermouth, which is what they consider sweet vermouth. Okay, there's a blanco vermouth, which is the dry vermouth, and then they have the sweet vermouth. One is clear and one is red. One looks like it's red wine because that's what vermouth is. It's red wine. And then you get your Campari. They said a 1/2 ounce of Campari. I'm thinking I might put a little less than the 1/2 ounce, just a little less than that. Because I don't know what that's going to taste like. Woo. All right. Nice dark and burgundy. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Nice dark and burgundy.
But they're going to still be glad.
Now,
and hefty.
if you can give me just a piece of ice where I can just roll it around just to chill it a little bit. I just want to do that until it melts. You're just going to go ahead and stir it around while the ice cube melts. Now, just so you know, the vermouth, keep your vermouth in the refrigerator. The same thing with your syrups, like your simple syrups and stuff. You want to keep those types of things in the refrigerator. You're like your blue curacao and all of that. Keep that in the refrigerator after you open it. You definitely want to keep your fresh juices and stuff, like your freshly squeezed lime juice, lemon juice and stuff that stays in the refrigerator. And your vermouth stays in the refrigerator. Think of it like a red wine. You can leave red wine out, but this one here, you want to keep chilled because usually you'll be putting it in a drink like this where you don't put ice in it, but you will put cherries. So we will be putting 3 cherries in here. Here you go. And here goes your mezcal Negroni. So let's go ahead and have Timmy taste it. Go ahead and taste it.
Huh?
Now I'm going to taste it. Oh, not bad. It's different because I taste the first thing I taste. First, I think I'm drinking a Manhattan because you taste the vermouth, right? What the Campari does is hidden by the vermouth taste. So the vermouth takes over the Campari. You don't taste the Campari until it's like the aftertaste. And then the mezcal, you all know that the mezcal is very smoky, so you do have that type of flavor. Go ahead. You try it. You're not going to like it, but.
Woo!
It's not that strong. Come on, man.
Woo!
It's mezcal. It's mezcal.
Tastes like a little piece of oak wood.
Okay. Well, I agree with you that it is woodsy. It is, especially because you got the mezcal in there. Mezcal Negroni, y'all. Does it taste like it did on the ship? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I did it again. So whenever we like the stuff on the ship, we can relive it at the house. So we got the Campari. Caipirinha. and you got the Mezcal Negroni. So now it's time for the Bramble. This is the one I'm a little worried about because I'm wondering how this is a gin one, okay? And this one says that it originated in London's Soho neighborhood named after a blackberry bush called the bramble. So that's what this one is. The Caipirinha is basic. Caipirinha is just Brazil's signature drink. It's their natural drink because it's made with their rum, the cachaça. The Mezcal Negroni is just the Mexican spin on the Italian version of a Negroni, which is normally Italian, right? And that's one of the reasons why I use the Italian vermouth, because I just wanted to make sure I kept everything the way they had it on Latitude. Okay, so now let's make this Bramble. So this Bramble consists of gin, and I wanted a clean gin, and I need to replenish my gin because most of the gin I have up here is either, it has like that butterfly pea in it, the blue PEA, not PEE. Most of them are like this, and I didn't want to taint the taste of it. But the original calls for Bombay gin. And so I need to have a Bombay. I do have another gin, but it's Seagram's gin. Yeah, I know that's old school. That's your uncle that be still on the corner with his friends sitting in the chair watching little young girls walk by. That's the Seagram's gin, but I wasn't about to pull out the big bottle of Seagram's gin. I use a Seagram's gin like when people want Long Island iced teas and stuff. That's the gin they get and they drink because you're not drinking it for the flavor and it's cheap too. But we're going to use still gin. And did y'all know that they have a speakeasy in Nashville, Tennessee? Dr. Dre and Snoop has a speakeasy in Nashville, Tennessee called the Still Gin. Road trip. We going there. We going there. When your guys trip? What month is it?
September next month.
Okay. So then we might have to go maybe when after you get back or something, or earlier part of September. But it'd be like a weekend trip, like leave on a Friday, come back on Sunday. But Still Gin, this is a very clean. If you like Hendrix, those type of very clean gins, you don't like too much juniper. Still Gin is your gin. It also calls for lemon juice, so I got lemon juice here. And then also we're using Chambord, which is your blackberry liqueur. So I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out. So let's go ahead and get this drink made, shall we? Okay. If you can, sir, if you can put some ice in there, please. Well, you could have just dipped the cup in there. Anyway, y'all, let Timmy do that. But I needed it so I can go ahead and make the drink. But it's okay. It's okay.
All you have to do is tell me to speed it up.
Yeah, can you speed it up, please? So he just gonna do it one by one fast. You ain't had to fill it up like that. Pour some of it out. Just halfway. I just need to chill it because it's going in this coupe glass. Maybe if I showed you the glass, there's no ice going in this one. Okay. So this one, what we're gonna do is this calls for 2 ounces of gin. We're gonna go for 2.5, especially if it's gonna be in here by itself. It's actually, like I always say, make sure you look at how many ounces of fluid you're using, and that'll determine how big of a glass you need. Okay. Is that a little fruit fly again? I'm sick of them.
You got all of them. You got all of them.
Okay, that's 2.5. All right. Then we have 1 ounce of lemon juice. And I'm going to just do a little bit more because I did do a little bit more gin. And then the blackberry liqueur is 1 ounce, but we're going to do the same amount. I'm going to do 1.5 ounce. It's just that
Clap
one.
your hands, everybody.
You're so silly.
Clap your hands, everybody. Clap your hands now. Clap your hands, everybody.
Now we're gonna go ahead,
I'm gonna have to get paid for that.
shake this up. And can you give me my hawthorn strainer? Is it over there? No, Is it over there? No, it's probably upstairs.
It is.
There we go. Thank you, sir. Then we're gonna go ahead and shake this up until it is cold.
Oh.
I bet you this one's gonna be pretty. If it don't taste good, it's gonna be pretty. Pretty Timmy.
Yes, always a pretty Timmy moment.
All right. All right. Perfect amount. All right. This one does not call for any garnish. There's no garnish for this drink. When you get on the ship, they give this to you, and it's just like that, except it's in a martini glass. So here's your Bramble off the Latitude, off the Carnival Celebration. Go ahead, you try it.
Not bad.
I don't know, your face turned up.
It's not bad.
I don't know, your face turned up.
I can drink that one over that oak tree one a minute ago. Not bad.
This is good.
Yes.
Like you said. Like I said, the drinks downstairs are not like the Alchemy Bar. You're more likely to find their signature cocktails up at the Alchemy Bar. Very, what do you call it? Like, mixologist, very particular cocktails at the Alchemy Bar. However, downstairs at the Latitude Bar, think international. So you're going to get all of those different types of flavors that people like from across the world in these cocktails. So it's not going to be what you would expect. You're going to get more of your acquired taste cocktails at the Latitude Bar. So just so you know, okay, sort of like anybody who's been here in Atlanta, Georgia, been to the Coca-Cola Museum, and at the end of the tour, you get to taste all of the Coca-Colas from around the world. Well, let me tell you something. If you ever do the tour, you get down to the bottom, you get down to the last room where you can sit down and have a bunch of Coca-Colas. Don't try that Beverly from Europe. That's some nasty ass Coca-Cola.
Trash.
That drink, I'm like, why do they even make that drink?
Trash.
It is, and that when he say trash, straight up trash. And I'm not talking about Glad or Hefty. I'm talking about contractor level trash bag.
Yes.
And it's called Beverly. That's the name of it. But it comes from Europe. But if you notice, they have it. Well, when you go, they have all of the little dispensers with the name of the continent that is from. So they got Europe, they got Asia, they got South America, they got the United States, North America. They have all of that. They got Africa, they got all of that. And each of them, you'll notice, has their own flavor of the same types of drinks. Okay, so if you ever come to Atlanta, Georgia, make it your business to go there. But that's the part that everybody likes to get to, and they like to taste all of the Coca-Colas. I remember going, and I would bring my little spike, like, my little 2-ounce liquor thing, and I would just sort of like spike the ones that I like to find out what it tastes like. But anyway, this isn't bad. It's different. But like I told y'all, it wasn't that many from the menu that I actually liked. And if you go to my celebration videos, I have a bar crawl on Celebration. We tried six or seven of their bars. It wasn't all of them, but it was a majority, the bigger ones. And I can tell you a lot of their drinks are delicious no matter which bar you go to. But this is the Latitude and this is the Bramble. That's good.
Yeah.
If you're a gin drinker, you'll like that one. You'll definitely like that one. And it's very mellow too. It's very flavorful. I put it that way. It's not like your typical gin drink where it's just very gin. It actually has some good flavor to it. So let me go ahead and address some folks in the chat before we let y'all go. 1 second here. Oh wow, it's 9:10. We finished early today. Let me see.
Because we started.
Now, if any of y'all missed live and direct live yesterday with me and Rod, y'all need to go and look at it. You ain't got to look at it today, but you need to look at it sometime this week or this weekend. When you want a real good laugh, I'm letting y'all know it's 2 hours, exactly 2 hours long, but there's not one boring moment in there. Just want to let you know. We were talking about the side pieces, the benefits of either being or having a side piece. And let me tell you, he was the funny one. He was the funny one. He was a jokester. But you need to watch it. He talked about how to use credit card points to get a lap dance and everything. So he incorporated his points expertise, which is what his channel is about, what his channels are about, investing and points and everything. We got on the subject about how to use points to get a lap dance. He cracked me up, but he was serious about it. He said, you know, you can do this and you can do this. Go ahead and just check it out.
All I'm going to say is I don't do the strip club anymore.
I'm about to say, you better add that. You better add that at the end.
If I was going to the strip club and the girl hold out her card reader and said, tap this card reader, I was like, oh, I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the wrong business.
Oh, God.
I just gave you 10 dances. Tap this card reader. What?
Listen, we would buy those shirts. Don't be trash. Yes, I'm gonna make him one with the big trash can on it. Don't be trash. That's gonna be it. They ain't gonna know who it is, but it's gonna have a trash can on there. It said, listen, Scott is a meow meow. Scott is a meow meow. He said, I'm no meow meow because I was talking about the worms. But let me tell you something, Scott. So tomorrow, you all will see a video on Spirit Scrutiny. That remember last week when the video didn't work right? Well, let me tell you what happened. I deleted the damn thing on the back end, so StreamYard didn't have nothing to damn post. It was there, but the video, the recording behind it was deleted. I deleted it when I was cleaning out the older ones. So when it was time for the live to come up, it was like, ain't no video to do. So what I ended up doing was playing tomorrow's video last week. So in place to replace that video, I had another special guest come, did a couple of videos with me. His name is Juan. Shout out to Juan. He is the husband of one of my colleagues, close friend as well. And he tasted a couple of scotches and whiskeys with me. So he will be featured tomorrow for the first time on Spirit Scrutiny. So make sure you watch that tomorrow. But there was a reason. Oh, this is why I brought it up. Because Scott, when I showed him the mezcal, he was like, oh, they got worms on the bottom of them. I said, yeah. He said, did you eat one of them? I said, no. He said, ain't nothing wrong with them. You can eat them. I said, well, I've never tried it. I'm going to try it. I said, I'm collaborating with one of my fellow YouTube friends, and he a little like he trying to hold off a little bit. He said, I'll eat them. I'll eat more than one. I'm like, oh, okay. So Scott, just want to let you know who gonna eat the worm first. Don't know. Juan said he gonna come back next month. He might eat the worm, but I need you to eat the worm, Scott. I need you to eat the worm. I want to eat the worm with you. Scott said, I'm no meow meow in all capital letters. Oh, yes, you are.
You eat that worm, you're going to be something else. You won't be worried about being no meow meow.
What's up, Cruising Capers? How you doing? Good evening to you as well. Thank you for being here. P. Diddy is laughing. Prince Daniel is laughing at there. Timmy said, no, mama. Timmy said, no, ma'am. Yeah, you're talking about when I gave that drink to you, told you to try it first.
Trash. Healthy and glad. Just trash.
It ain't trash. Now, you don't say it's trash. Just say it's different. Just say it's different.
Okay. You know what? Because we make a lot of cocktails up here, I'm going to say it got a required taste.
Acquired, not required.
It's a required taste. It's required trash. That's what it is.
You know what? That's okay. Trash. P. Diddy said he got his whiskey. Got my whiskey. What's that? What's the name of that song? What's the name of the song? The little juke joint song.
Well, I got my
So
money.
I got my money.
Yeah.
And I got my whiskey. Some.
I'm stuck on boots.
Real tipsy.
Look,
or
I'm stuck on boots on the ground.
Anyway.
I'm with the little kids now. Where the fans at? I ain't got no tips in no whiskey.
Whatever.
Where the fans at?
Anyway, just a tank.
Where the fans at?
Oh, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on, because I can't see. You know, you got all them letters in there together. A little old fashioned. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Plug it in. Plug it in. Welcome in. Well, every time I say that, that's what I think about. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get back up there because I don't want to miss. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Everybody saying hello to everybody. We got Sherman in the house. What's up, Sherman?
What up, fam?
How's it going? How's it going? Woo. Sherman, y'all live. I was watching a replay last night, but I think it was too late when I watched it, so I need to rewatch it because it was like towards the end of the night, and I was like, I'm gonna have to watch this later. I try to catch up on folk stuff, especially on the weekends and stuff like that, because usually during the week I'm limited to what I can watch unless I can listen to it on the way to work or on the way home. So okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, I think that's it. Yep, I think that's it. All right. All right, y'all. So with that said, let me see what we got coming up before we close out. So tomorrow, Spirit Scrutiny. If you didn't watch live and direct, catch the replay. We'll be on again next Monday live talking about AI technology. And of course, all of the folks that are in the chat, everybody knows everybody's schedule. You got, let me see, and look, blame my head, not my heart. I'm gonna try to call.
Folks, you say that. I was listening to the radio on the way to work this morning, and they was talking about AI. So you remember the Terminators movie, and the AI was trying to kill you? How about this individual asked the AI, he wanted to get off salt. So he said, how do I get off salt? So it gave him a concoction, which was poison, and almost got him up to the upper room.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, I mean, okay, you got to understand, your question was, that's why it's important to know what questions to ask.
Yes, he said how to get off salt. It gave him something to kill him.
That's how you get off of salt. You just die because every damn thing got salt in it.
Now, I couldn't believe it. They was talking about it. My mouth was wide open. I said, how in the world did you ask AI how to get off salt? And it gave him a concoction that was poison, almost killed him.
See, the thing is, AI only knows what it knows. And so all it's doing is taking all the information and resources that it knows. And based on, that's why you got to be specific when you ask for stuff. You got to say, please give me a medical safe solution to, coming off of salt. It maybe would have gave him a different answer, but he didn't. How do I come off salt? Die. Because everything got salt. That's the only way for you to get off of salt.
They thought just like that. It gave him a concoction that was straight poison.
Well, I'm ready to use AI for a few things, so not this year, but probably sometime next year, and see. I'm a dibble dabble in it and see how it goes. My daughter is totally against it. She up there worried about the earth and the environment, and do you know how much power they need in order to be able to provide the electricity and stuff for the AIs and stuff? They are polluting the world. I'm like, you know what? Look, you know what? That's what they are. Generation Z is the reincarnated 60s. The big treat huggers and life and be free and all this type of stuff. That's what I think. That's what I think. But anyway, what we got this week? So what we got this week? Like I said, don't blame me. I'm going off the top of my head. I would like y'all to find somebody who can call everybody that they subscribe to and can call off when they on just off the top of their head. Let me know who it is. I bet you can't find me. Because guess what? I can't do it, and I pay very close attention. Wednesdays, you got me. You also have Edna's on for Wind Down Wednesday. There's somebody else on too, because they come on at the same time that Edna comes on. Oh, Bill. Warm Strong Adventures is on there. I don't know if he's with Scott or not. I know sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. I gotta catch up because Bill be like off and on when he do his stuff. Thursdays, you got Parker's on the Go. You got Thirsty Thursdays with Scott and his panel of folks. Usually it's Carnival Cruise Addicts and no. That's Match Game. Thirsty Thursdays is usually him and one guest, and it's usually I got her face right here, but I cannot tell you what her name is. Is it Denise? I think it's Denise. I think her name is Denise. She's on there with him on Thursdays, but there's other ones on Thursdays. Like everybody on at the same exact time. Life with Us TV, and everybody started at 7:00. Everybody started at 7:00. Then you got Fridays, you got Match Game. Sometimes you have YFC, depending on if it's their Friday to go on live.
Shout out Siobhan and Brandon. They will steal the show on Thursday. You talking about me cracking up?
Now, I go in the beginning, and then depending on what they talk about, I leave back out, and then I come back to the after dark part. I come back at the 9:00 part. That's when I do. Saturdays are... it varies. It depends. Most people do their premieres on Saturdays. Some people go live early in the morning. Scott, Alicia, I don't know what y'all doing early in the damn morning. Stay in the bed. Close your eyes and take a few more breaths and go back to sleep. Because I'm not up at 9, 10 o'clock. I may be just turning over at 10, 12. Okay. Anyway.
Is that on the weekend?
Yes, that's on the weekend.
Man,
that's on the weekend. That's
ain't gonna do it.
Good night, Liz.
Good night, Liz.
But yeah, that's on the weekend. They be up there early. Yes, House of X, early. And look, House of X, you ain't no different. 11 o'clock, damn Sunday brunch. I be just turning over on Sunday. Literally turned over, crust still in my eye, hitting the damn button to play it. Yes, Bernice, yes. Let me see. Wednesday, I am always with Bill. Yes. Okay. So Wednesday, Scott is always with Bill. But I know Bill usually have some other ones, and I just can't remember what days they were because he be all over the place, and sometimes he do pop-up lives when he's editing his stuff. Liz said, good night. Good night. Sherman said, good night. Liz, okay, I think we're good. I think we are done. All right, Timmy. So with that stated, which one's your favorite tonight? Which one's your favorite? Really? That one's your favorite? Okay. The one he was talking a little trash about.
That's the one I talk trash.
No, you talk trash about the middle one.
That one is trash.
Well, this is my favorite one out of the three. I like all three, but this is my favorite one. But we're gonna go ahead and say good night to the people.
Good night.
And we're gonna let them know, close them out and let them know cheers. And what is it? Don't be what?
Don't be trash.
Live your best life. See y'all. Bye.
This one's for my crew, my inner vibe. Exclusive moments where the spirits collide. You're the ones who ride through thick and thin. Spirit members, let the show begin. Spirit members, this time's for you. VIP love for the chosen few. Let's sip, let's vibe, it's your special space. Spirit members, welcome to the place.